This video is created for information and educational purposes based on publicly available news reports. The information presented reflects allegation and ongoing legal proceedings. All individuals mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. The purpose of this video is not to defame, accuse, or pass judgment on any person, but to report on events that have been covered by the media. Born into one of the most powerful families in Africa, Bellarmine Mugabe, the son of Zimbabwe's former president Robert Mugabe, grew up surrounded by wealth, influence, and protection. While millions of Zimbabweans struggled through economic hardship, Mugabe's youngest son lived a life many could only dream of. But over the years, his name would become linked to controversies, arrests, and serious criminal allegations. The latest and most shocking incidents involve a worker who was allegedly shot at a luxury home in Johannesburg. Bellarmine Mugabe first gained public attention during the final years of his father's rule. During the political turmoil that led to Robert Mugabe being removed from power in November 2017, Bellarmine and his brothers were widely criticized on social media for posting luxury lifestyle videos showing expensive cars, alcohol, and parties. Many Zimbabweans were angered because the country was suffering economic hardship and high unemployment at the time. Although these were not criminal charges, the behavior damaged his public image. In October 2025, Bellarmine Mugabe appeared in court in Zimbabwe facing 5 counts of assault. According to court documents, the alleged victims were security guards. Mugabe reportedly accused them of harboring criminals. He allegedly assaulted them together with 2 bodyguards. The case involved 5 complainants, and Mugabe and his co-accused were released on $200 bail each. Reports also linked the incident to violence at mining concession near land owned by his family. In 2023, another controversy surfaced when Mugabe was accused of assault during an altercation at a Sandton nightclub. Police confirmed that a case has been opened, although details about the outcomes were not widely publicized. In 2024, reports say Mugabe was stopped at a police roadblock near Beitbridge in Zimbabwe while traveling in a vehicle. According to police reports, officers requested identification and vehicle documents. Mugabe allegedly became angry during the stop. He reportedly grabbed a police officer by the collar and tore his uniform. During the confrontation, he was also accused of producing a knife before officers managed to control the situation. He was arrested and charged with assaulting a police officer and resisting arrest. The most serious allegation involving Bellarmine Mugabe recently occurred in Hyde Park, Johannesburg, where police say a 23-year-old employee, believed to be a gardener at the residence, was shot during an altercation. The victim reportedly sustained gunshot wounds and was rushed to hospital in a critical condition. Authorities later arrested Mugabe and his co-accused. The case is currently being handled in court. Investigators have also stated the firearm allegedly used in the shooting had not yet been recovered, which remains the key part of the ongoing investigation. I have already posted a video about the shooting on my channel, so you can also check that out. On the 5th of March 2026, Bellarmine and his co-accused returned to court for a bail hearing, which was postponed due to administrative issues and missing documents. The latest update is that Bellarmine Mugabe is now scheduled to appear in court on the 11th of March 2026, where proceedings of bail and further investigation will continue.
The bail application here today postponed due to outstanding documents, and we're going to ask Senator Nhlanhla very quickly, sorry for that. Senator Nhlanhla, just very quickly, just talk to us about the issue in regards to the particular postponement. It was a very brief appearance.
Yeah, it was quite concerning. I mean, we arrived at court and Upon our arrival, we informed immediately that there were technical issues. There was no electricity at court, so we weren't unfortunately able to proceed, which is quite unfortunate given that our client has been in custody for some time. We understand this court in particular has had these issues for a long period of time, and we just hope that it gets rectified because, it impacts the rights of a number of people, not just our client, but a number of people who have come to court today to deal with their issues.
And I can imagine, as you said, very frustrating. But let's talk a little bit about the charges. We still understand that he is facing attempted murder, defeating the ends of justice, as well as possession of ammunition. There is still investigations that prosecutors are looking into, including theft, pointing of a firearm, and contravening the Immigration Act. Anything, as lawyers, are you aware of any of that, or is this still also part of that missing disclosure and dockets?
Yeah, all I'll say to that is that disclosure is still not complete, but we will deal with the issues once we're finished with everything. I think there has been confirmation that we will be provided a full set of charges so that we can deal with the bail application.
And the confidence that he will be granted bail?
I do not want to speak to that at this stage. As lawyers, we don't preempt the outcomes of matters. We respect the courts, so I don't want to deal with that particular aspect.
Now, with a trail of violent confrontation and mounting assault allegations shadowing him for years, the recent shooting in Johannesburg could mark the gravest and most dangerous legal battle Bellarmine has ever faced, a case that may define his entire future. What do you think? Can someone born into privilege truly escape the consequences of their actions, or does a history of repeated allegation inevitably catch up with them? Let me know your thoughts in the comment. Like this video if you found it informative, and don't forget to watch my previous video on the Johannesburg shooting for a full breakdown of the case. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates as the story continues to unfold. See you on the next one. Bye.